In this video, we're going to be showing you how we set up our Kelty Discovery Trail tent. Now they make this in a 1, 2, or 3 person model, and we have the 3-person size here. Now, if you would like to pick up one of these tents, we will be leaving an affiliate link down in the description, meaning if you click and make a purchase, then we'll receive a small commission at no extra charge to you. These tents are super simple to set up, and it makes it really quick and easy if you're going on a camping trip. So let's get to it. First thing we're going to do is lay down a tarp. Now I like putting tarps down underneath all of my tents. Firstly, because it protects the bottom of your tent from any rocks or sticks that could potentially poke through that bottom lining. Also, it does keep it significantly cleaner, so we're going to lay that out. Okay, let's go ahead and open up our tent bag now. So, as we are pulling this out, we do see the first thing that we have here is going to be our rainfly. This guy right here, we're going to go ahead, set that off to the side because we don't need it quite yet. Then this bag here is going to be our tent poles. We're going to use this for the structure of the tent. We will get to those later. And here is the actual tent itself. We're going to take that tent and we're going to lay it out on top of the tarp. We're going to try and make all 4 corners go to each 4 corners of the tarp. Make sure it is nice and straight and tight. So some people do like to stake down their tent before they put the poles in. I, on the other hand, like to put the poles in first and then stake down the tent. That way I can adjust the tent however I need to, and same thing with the tarp. So once we have all 4 corners pulled tight, next thing we're going to do is, just for a little mental note, we're going to locate where the door is. The door on this tent is indicated by a green zipper. So as we can see, the door is going to be right here. So that's going to be where we enter into the tent. All right. Next thing we're going to do is take our tent poles out of the bag and begin assembling them. The nice thing, there are only 2 poles. It is super straightforward and assembly is very easy. All we're going to do is just take one end and begin to attach it into the other. Now they do have a little cord inside, so you know exactly when to stop building one of the poles because you're going to run out of tent pole. So we're just going to click it together until we have the full thing, and then we will set that first one down to the side, and then we will begin working on the second one. It's going to be the exact same easy process, just clicking those together until it is ready to go. With our poles now assembled, we're going to lay them diagonally across the tent. So they're going to go from one corner to the other. And once they're laid across the tent, then we can begin to clip them onto the tent so it can take some shape. Okay, getting a closer look here, these are the clips that I'm talking about. It's just a super simple little plastic clip that is going to go just right around that tent pole. Now this is a really easy setup. Some tents, they do have it where you have to stick the pole through a sleeve, which can kind of get caught up, and it really can be a whole mess, but Kelty made it really easy with this clip-on design. And we're just going to go from one side of the tent to the other. Now, when I'm doing this, I try to keep my feet off the tent as much as possible to avoid any damage. Also, keep it a little bit cleaner. Then we're going to go to the other pole and do the exact same thing. Just working it all the way along until we have all of those clips attached. Now, we are going to leave that middle clip unattached just for now because it's going to be a little bit easier to do that later. We are now going to take the tent pole and put it into the sleeves that are located on the corners of the tent. This is going to really give us that arch shape and begin to make the tent take its form. So as you see, we'll push it all the way in, then we'll go to the other side and do the exact same thing. Now, it will get a little bit more difficult when you are doing that second end because it's going to have tension from the other side. Thankfully, these little sleeves, they do have a little handle that you can grab. It's a little blue handle, you see with my finger I'm grabbing there, which you can pull it out to give you some more room. Okay, so we have one side up. It's not looking great yet, but we're going to go ahead and just lean it on over until we can get the other pole in place. Working on the other pole, we're doing the exact same thing, going to take that tent pole and push it down into the sleeve on both sides. And now as we're doing that final corner, you see the tent is beginning to look a lot more like a tent. So we'll pull it and push it down into that sleeve, and there we have it. That is going to be probably the most difficult part of this entire thing. But with that now done, we are going to attach that final clip on the very top. Make sure we get both of those poles through that clip so it stays even. Okay, and there we have it, the basics setup for our tent. But we're not done yet because we are going to put on the rainfly. The rainfly helps keep in heat, and also it's going to keep water out if you do get stuck in a rainstorm. So easiest way that I have found to put on rainfly is just to spread it out as much as you can, and then try and find the door on the rainfly before putting it on so you can line it up with where the door is on the tent. So as you see, the door on ours is just going to be a little tiny line down the middle. I'm touching it right here. It's going to be, just that zipper right there. Then we're going to spread the rainfly out over the entirety of the tent, trying to get the 4 corners of the rainfly to the 4 corners of the tent where the tent poles are. And then once we have this spread out over the entirety of the tent, next thing we're going to do is take the buckles that are on the rainfly and attach it to the buckle that is down at the bottom of the corner. Kelty again made it really easy to attach this rainfly because it's simply just a little clip-on buckle like that. Then on each of the 4 tent poles there is going to be a little Velcro strap that you can take from the rainfly and attach it to the pole. It's just going to give it some more security if you do get into like a windstorm or rainstorm if you don't want to go in anywhere. So we will attach that. The next thing we'll be doing is staking down our tent and tarp. But before we stake it down, we're going to adjust our tent so it is perfectly square on the tarp. As you see, we are moving it there. That's why I like staking it down after it is assembled, because we can adjust it. Okay, now with the stakes, we're going to push one through where the tent loop is on the bottom, and then another one through the hole in the tarp. And let me tell you, staking down your tent and tarp is very, very important. There have been a few times where I've thought, oh, I don't need to stake down my tent, and it blows away. It is the last thing that you want to happen. Stake down your tent and your tarp every single time, because you never know when a gust of wind is going to come up and just blow it away. Now, you can use your hands like I'm doing here, or sometimes a rubber mallet is very helpful. You just have to be careful not to bend these tent stakes because they're not the most sturdy. If you try and use your foot, there is a really, really high possibility that you can bend it if you do end up hitting some rock or something on the bottom. Okay, so now that we have it all staked down, let's go ahead and open up our rainfly and get it to where we can access our tent. So we're going to simply unzip this fly right here. And then what we're going to do is we are going to begin rolling this rainfly off to the side of the tent. So as you see, I'm just going to simply roll it in a line until we get to the end of our tent pole on the side. Now at the end of the tent pole over here, there is going to be a little hook that we can essentially wrap our fly to. So we have this tab here and we can pull it around, and then on the other side of where the guy line is for the fly, there's a little loop. We can stick that through and it's going to hold our rainfly secure. That way we can enter it with ease without having to get this rainfly hit in our face. Okay, we'll do the exact same thing on the other side, roll it up, and then attach our rainfly to the tent pole. So we'll just attach it like this, and then now we are good. Last thing we're going to talk about is the guy lines. These guy lines are if you are expecting like rain or wind, you can take another tent stake, extend those out, and it's going to give you some tension on that rainfly. It's going to help that water run off quite a bit better. It's also going to give you some more security because you're going to have more points of contact with the ground. And there are 4 of them, 1 on each corner of the tent. As you see, if I pull it, then it does make it tighter, which it would make rain slide off it a whole lot easier. So that is something to keep in mind if you are expecting weather. I would recommend putting these out because it can make a big difference. However, just watch out for them because it can be quite a bit of a tripping hazard. And there we have it. That's how we set up our Kelty Discovery Trail tent. If you found this video helpful, it means a lot if you hit that like and subscribe.